Dr. here with Luis. Third visit we're going to go on. The second we haven't adjusted him yet. He just told me there's a report about his journaling about how he's done over the night. Go ahead and tell us what you told me.
Yeah, so after the last adjustment, I started feeling like I was producing a little bit more saliva than normal.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on my bottom gums. I felt good during the day, a little bit of tightness in the mid back, and I felt like my neck was sore the whole day. Like I've been doing a lot of workouts with it.
Okay.
Sleep.
Sleep wasn't as good. He thought he's about the same as usual, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I expect better sleep after the first visit or first day. The sleep was the same, and I also talked about how he did in the morning versus the evening. He woke up with the same kind of pain in his low back that he had when you first came in.
Yeah, just a little bit more in the upper section.
So it's not quite as exact. It's not the same
No,
spot.
yeah, it's like move a little bit.
Gotcha. So on the first video, you can see he was a 6 out of 10 with his back, and then he went to a 2 out of 10 for the whole day, and then he woke up this morning. He's back to a 6 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay. Anything else you want to add?
Nope.
Gotcha. So let's get him adjusted. Come over here, please. Any headaches at all through this process at all?
No.
Gotcha. Lightheadedness, dizziness, only when I treat you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Good, nice. How was that different than yesterday?
It hurt a little more.
Yep. And it hurt a little, guys, because I adjusted a tiny bit higher. I think I got like C2 on that one.
Yeah, I felt the crack even before.
It cracked
Two
before.
cracks
Exactly.
before.
Yeah, that's the self-adjusting stuff you've done in the past.
Yeah.
Your body doesn't want to stay in place, so it's really hypermobile in there. So,
Okay.
But you felt it was a little painful, and it was a little bit higher than last
Yeah.
yesterday. You noticed that too?
Yeah.
Good.
I feel a lot of twitching right here in this area now.
Yeah, so I'm moving up closer to the Atlas, guys, and the Atlas, again, defines the neurology of the body more, and so you guys are all, Atlas. It is an important adjustment, but we stay away from the beginning. I moved up just a little bit, so he's feeling a little bit more neurology happen. Okay? Good. So this one definitely is in the middle of the neck right here, right there. Good, nice. How does that feel to you on that one?
Felt intense.
Intense, huh?
Yeah.
It's very tight, tight, but it went. So that's what
I'm still don't feel confident with the movements and.
Oh, okay. You mean the movements of the adjustment?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So still third visit. You guys watched it. Moving around his neck. He's still a little apprehensive with the treatments. That's where we're at. Number 3. So guys, see you on 4. We're gonna hit his 4th visit in a second. He's been away for a couple hours. He went to the
Coffee shop,
right?
yeah.
And did what? What did you do at the coffee shop?
Working on the computer.
How long? How long on the
For
computer?
about 2-3 hours.
2 or 3 hours.
Yeah.
What happened? You left here at 2 out of 10, and then you came back to a 4 out of 10. You said, and when did that start?
Yeah, that started at 11:30 p.m. So
Doing
that's
what?
like 2 hours and a half. After
Doing what? What were you
treatment.
doing?
I was sitting on the computer.
Good.
Just
So
working.
again, we do a lot of journaling here, and I keep telling you guys that when you guys come in, be prepared to journal. And so this is a good thing for him. He's starting to get the idea how cause and effect happens. He's like, I feel good for a couple hours, and I was on the computer, and all of a sudden my backs are hurting. And I don't know if he thinks it's the time, but I know it's the thing. It's the product, what he was doing. So laptop computing is not necessarily good. He was on for a couple hours, which hurt his back. So he felt the cause and effect. I'm glad. We're going to talk about how to avoid that in the future, but good information. The notes are starting to come around good. Anything else you want to tell us?
No.
Good. So 4 out of 10 right now. Let's get you adjusted. I'm going to do something new on you right now.
Okay.
So I'm going to adjust you in the chair. Let's see right here. Good. So he has not had this done before. You guys seen this? You've seen this in my videos plenty of times.
Yeah.
Has not had this done before, but you know his posture sucks so bad, and his head is so far forward that I've been wanting to do this from day one. So I'm going to do it right now. I usually wait another day on this, but the laptop computing brought it up in my head, so I'm just going to get it done right now. Okay. I'm pushing his shoulders. This is the first time he's had this done. Why don't you tell the viewers how this feels?
It feels like a really deep massage.
Yeah, and where do you feel pain right now?
Well, right on the shoulder.
Shoulders where I'm pushing, right? Anything up into your head, down your shoulders, and your back?
No.
Okay. Excruciating pain, minimal pain. Where are we at with this pain?
No, just like good hard tissue.
Good. Okay. So what I'm doing, guys, is I'm actually forcing his body to relax. Okay, and I'm pushing his shoulders down because that's where they should be. And he doesn't know this yet, but you guys don't know this yet. But when you force him down, the brain perceives this as relaxation. I'm going to let go. He's never had this done before in a second, and he'll tell you the reaction he has when he let go of this. Okay. Okay. Breathe. Okay. No twisting and turning. I'm done this. Okay. You're just gonna tell us what you feel.
Okay.
Now tell everybody how you feel with this. What does that feel like?
I feel like a rush of blood flow, going back.
Good.
And just like.
What about sensation? What about feeling wise? What do you feel? If you don't tell me, it's fine. I'll give you what I think happens, but you just tell me this, the first impression, how you feel, and I release that.
No, I just feel
Overall.
like a sense of blood flow, just going directions around here,
and then a kind of relaxation. You feel more relaxed after
yeah,
that too.
Yeah.
Good. And the reason I wanted to say the relaxed thing, guys, is that the spine, the brain perceives stress when the shoulders are up high. Okay, that's going to be a big thing to talk about in the future. You don't know this yet, but we'll talk about that. We're just starting on this point. Okay. So when you force them down, your brain perceives relaxation. And that doesn't mean you have to relax. It just means you perceive the relaxation, and you felt that a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good. So we're going to get adjusted right now. I just wanted to kind of put that seed in your head, okay? Okay. Okay, just relax best you can. Good. Now you good. Go this way. Good. Nice. What was that like? A
Good.
little different than down there?
Yeah.
Okay. Come back a little bit. Good, nice. Okay. Now, tell them what that feels like compared to that one down there.
Oh, it was much easier to relax for me.
In the chair?
Yeah,
Oh.
in the chair.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Well, I think I just felt that deeper trust in your work.
That perfect. I think that's a good point. Yeah.
And so I was able to relax more into the
Adjustment. Yeah.
adjustment. Although the other side was felt a little bit more tense.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I'm gonna push on your shoulders now. Tell the people what this feels like now after I do this compared to a few minutes ago or a minute ago.
It feels a little bit less pressure than before and a little bit more loose.
Gotcha. Good. Perfect. That's exactly what the truth is right there. So the adjustment helps the structure change. When the structure changes, the muscles engaged to the structure are going to change and going to soften, and that's what he feels right now. So this is all first-hand information. He's never had this done before. You guys are hearing this first time, real time. Okay. Good. I'll let this go again. You feel that? Getting that relaxation. Good. So that's his first neck adjustment in the chair. We got some good information there, guys. Hope you guys learned something. I hope you learned something. We'll see you in the next video. Hi, Dr. Thayer here with Luis. This will be our 5th adjustment today. This is our 4th day in the office, and so he's made some progress. We took yesterday off. It was my day off, so he took a day off. But the good thing is that we encouraged him to do what he does, he loves, and cycles. We hadn't had him do it for a couple days, and he was all, I want to cycle, I brought my bike, I want to ride. But muscle memory is the idea that your body wants to go back to the way it was, and encouraging it with old functional exercise that you normally do will only encourage it to go backwards. So we had him take some time off. But again, the day was off yesterday, so I go, you know something? Just check to see how you feel, because in our minds, I'm a curious kind of person, he's a curious person. He goes, am I getting better? Because I'm here because I want to ride again. And so he went and he had some good results, and he's going to share that with us right now. And you guys want to see another adjustment? Tell us what you did. What happened? Tell us the notes you just gave me.
Oh yeah, well basically after that adjustment, I slept 12 hours. I was fully rested. I didn't have any lack of sleep before going to bed. So I was very surprised of how deep that sleep during the night was. and then I went for a 4-hour bike ride.
So the sleep-wise, we haven't had that kind of sleep since we started, right? I mean, that was
No.
the best first sleep we had.
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, the whole year, pretty much.
No, I'm just saying the treatment since we started on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the sleep is one thing I look for, guys, and so that's a great sign that he was able to sleep. So next.
Went for a 4-hour ride, and I've been getting cramps right about the an hour and a half, 2-hour mark, and I wasn't getting them.
Full body cramps, by the way, guys,
yeah.
all over.
Yeah. So.
And how many months has that been going on, the cramps again?
Oh, years.
Years. Oh, years. I thought it was something new, a new symptom. Okay, so years of
Well,
cramps.
they've been progressive.
Gotcha. Okay.
Progressing, so they've been getting worse and worse and
So
worse.
almost no cramps. He felt like they're almost starting, but they never
Yeah.
actually started.
Yeah, they never actually started. So at that 3.5-hour mark, I was like, I'm gonna do like some 75-80% efforts. Nothing very big. The ride was very mellow overall, and I didn't cramp. I went a little bit harder towards the end, and no cramps. So I was very impressed.
Good. And so overall, but he said he did some meditation. I told him to meditate because he was like, what can I do at home? What can I do at home? I want to do something. I'm like, you know something? I just need you to quiet your mind. And so he went and meditated afterwards, but he had not a really great result with it. He said he had pain almost right away when he was meditating. Tell us about that.
Yeah, when I sit though, when I'm seated, or even right now, I still feel like a lot of tension right here in the upper mid back and all these upper back section, and that's just like there.
Tell us where you were sitting. I want to get that on here because
Where I was sitting?
When you were doing the meditation, you were sitting on stairs, cement stairs, right?
Yeah, cement stairs in Huntington Beach.
Huntington Beach.
And I was, 90-degree position, you know, and
Mm-hmm. But I want to get that on here because
Okay.
we're going to change this and change the way you sit. I just wanted to get why you were tight. I
Okay.
told him he shouldn't have been on cement, and he did it for 20 minutes. He's tight. He has issues with his spine still, and one thing I pointed out was that he still feels pain. It's not like he's completely out of pain. He still's tight, but he did the ride and he did things that were beyond what I guess not beyond. He did things that he wanted to check to see how he feels, and those things are better. So he's not out of the woods. He's not perfect, and there's lots of things to work on. But he sees that, oh my God, this is all coming together, and there's some hope now, right?
yeah.
Good. So anything else you want to add?
No.
Good. So let's get him adjusted again. Let's watch. Good. Sure.
Oh.
Good. Sure. Yes, we're gonna do this again. I like this adjustment for you.
Okay.
You did really well after this one, so we're gonna follow up with this one again.
Okay.
Because the first couple of adjustments I did down there, you didn't sleep as well. You seem to have the best results this time. So I guess it goes without saying these are better results than you've had for the last several years, right?
Yeah.
With all the other doctors?
I haven't had any results whatsoever.
Gotcha.
Like positive ones.
Good. I'm so stoked for giving your life back. All those giggles in the beginning, you take them all back now, right? See, I guess not. He just likes to giggle. And we established that. He told me, he goes, you know something, I'm not disbelieving you. He goes, I just like to laugh. Right? Is that he told me something like that the other day? Yeah. Okay. Good. Right shoulder down. That thing down. Good. In the nose, out the mouth. Good. Okay. Yeah. There you go. Good. Okay. Beautiful.
Oh shit.
You've adjusted me 4 other times already. This is the 5th time, and it's still surprising, right? Yeah. Okay. Good. 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 Okay, turn to the right a little bit. Good. Nice. What's the who about?
Just like it's intense.
Yeah, well, good. Like I said, guys, I'm always pushing the body beyond its limits. I'm trying to force the body to be better, and he feels like it's intense because it is intense. Because I'm I want his body to change, and I want it to change now, not in 2 years. And so, the work is strenuous, and the work is hard, but it's good stuff, and he's seeing results. So, see you guys in the next one. Go. Hi, Dr. Thayer here. Visit 6 we're working on right now. I just blew Luis's mind right now, and we have James on the camera doing our video tech on the back, and he's one of our videos that we have done a long time ago, but we have patients helping us now taking videos. Thank you very much, James. And so, anyways, I blew Luis's mind. How did I blow your mind right now? What did I just teach you?
Well, you taught me the importance of having a good position all day long, having my chin up, something that I'm not used to do, and to have to do it like for the rest of my life, pretty much.
Yeah.
Which is
but again,
overwhelming.
what did you tell me just a few days ago? What did you want me to send you home with? You want me to send you home with stuff to do, right?
Yeah, with an exercise or some exercises to do so I can improve faster.
And what did I tell you?
That I need to learn the fundamentals.
Fundamentals, exactly, and
Yeah.
and just relax, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so this is the first thing I've taught you, right? First thing.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Yeah.
already like, holy shit, one thing.
Yeah.
Right? And you're a little freaking out about it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's important, guys. Posture is important. This is baby steps. We're teaching him baby steps. And just the first baby step, and he's already freaking out a little bit about it, which is fine, because you know something? It's different, and different is scary. When I teach things, it's not 20 sit-ups. It's not a bunch of squats, not a bunch of push-ups that'll change your life forever. Because you know something? A few push-ups, a few squats are only going to change short term. I'm lifelong changes. When I tell you to do something, it's to do it for the rest of your life. Why are you laughing?
Sorry.
Yeah. So when I talk to you guys about journaling, the reason I spend so much time on journaling, like, oh, tell me, Dr. Thayer, tell me what you need to do. The reason I spend the time journaling is because I don't want to teach you everything. I taught you one thing, and your mind is being blown right now. Because the things I teach are lifelong. So we take baby steps, because if you can't learn the baby steps, you can't learn the big stuff. Makes sense, right? Good. So anyways, good stuff. He's going to have a interesting weekend, because learning is tough. But he'll come back on the next video, and he'll be like way better. He'll be like, oh shit, it's so much easier. He'll be telling you that. But right now, he can't think of it right now. Okay, so tell us about what happened. This morning you went to walk on the beach. What happened?
Yeah, I went to walk on the beach, and I started feeling a little bit of an ache and tightness on the lower back. And yeah, that
interesting,
was
right?
much,
Yeah. So again, posture is probably important. Walking on soft sand, looking where he's stepping, all negative stuff. But you know something? I love that he's trying different things, at different textures, different movements, and he's feeling how things work. But posture is going to be the big thing. Like I said, we taught him the first thing, so we'll see how that works out this weekend. Ready to get Justin?
Mm-hmm.
Good, perfect. Now go ahead and let's just do this real quick. Go ahead and lean back. Okay, that's a 4 out of 10, right?
Yeah.
That's what you said a minute ago, right? So Luis's problem is that I have it right here. Is that he is in that state where things are getting good when I adjust him, and going backwards when he does the wrong thing. And so he's feeling that, and he's being aware of it, and he's recording it and telling me. And so we're gonna teach him how to do something right. We're gonna get adjusted, taking his pain back down to a 1, and then we'll go from there. And this is why the adjustment is so important, because I have to keep bringing you back to feeling good, and then we test what we're gonna do, and we test and go back out, and you're like, okay, I can't do that. I have to change the way I do those things. Make sense?
Yeah.
Good, perfect. So. Tender, huh? Even more than this morning, it seems like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you think with that I just taught you? Why are your shoulders tender like this?
Because they're worked.
They're worked because of why?
I held my chin up for 5 minutes.
It could be that too. Or maybe what? Or you may look down too long like today, right?
Yeah.
It could be the opposite. Good. Ooh. Okay. You're going to be blown away by after I adjust you how easy it is to keep the chin up. Closer, James. A little close up on this one. Stay right there, Jim. Stay right there. Come closer. There we go. Okay, this one he's not letting me have this one here. Turn. That's it. Turn to the right a little bit. Oh, beautiful. There we go. Good. Okay. How painful is this? A lot. One more breath. Enough. Good. Want to stand up? I'm not quite done with the video yet. You just walk right to that, just that doorway right there and come right back. Stay right there, stay right there. Come right back. No, stop. Come back, please. Right here, stand right here. Okay, first. How's that? Feels a little easier, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now go ahead and lean back. Let's see how your back is. On a scale of 1 to 10, what is that?
Yeah,
1. Good.
1, 2, 1.
Good. So, taught him something. It's easier after the adjustment, right? So he feels better. The posture stuff we're talking about is easier. The whole idea with teaching somebody how to change things at home is to maintain the work we do here. So this is going to be a good thing in the long run. Tough right now. Learn it. You'll do well. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Okay, Luis.
Yeah.
We taught you some stuff this weekend. You did some posture stuff. And so tell us kind of how you did.
Well, you taught me about the chin-up position to like maintain the position a little bit higher on my face, and it was hard for me to get that rolling. So I'm constantly reminding myself to chin up. So it kind of serves me as well as a positive feedback too.
Good.
So
you were sore all weekend, pretty much, right?
yeah, my neck's sore from all weekend. It feels like it's worked and everything.
Yeah, gotcha. And then, but tell us about your riding.
The ride went much better.
And tell us how surprised you are. You keep saying how surprised you are with that.
Well, I'm surprised because my legs are starting to feel like they can actually get benefit from the training instead of being hurt by it. So regardless of the hours of the intensity, every single ride that I did before, it just felt like I was punishing the muscles. And it started getting in my head that I had this illness or whatever thing going on. And now that I went for a ride, it's just like it's good to have hope that the muscles can actually feel different.
Yeah.
So.
And that's just from a 1 week of care here.
Yep.
Good. And so now we have lots of issues. You're sore when you sit, meditate.
Yeah.
We have neck pain. We have upper back pain. We have lots of different things we're working on. But again, you came in here because you wanted to ride.
Yeah.
And you feel like you can actually ride again.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm starting to feel that.
So we're going to get adjusted again. Sorry, guys. We're not going to do an adjustment on this video because my staff is a little too busy. But you'll see the one in the afternoon. Thanks for the update.